Hi guys, welcome to Mental Health Week, day 6? Yeah, day 6. Joel's playing music in the back, Millie is being a terror, and I'm gonna bake. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about ways you can take care of yourself and do self-care, practice self-care throughout the day, not just a self-care routine at night or in the morning, because I feel like that's good and all, but do you want to be in the video? Is that what you're wanting? Come here. Oh, you're getting big. What's this? What's this? There's no food up here yet. Oh, she's so big. Little baby. I don't have room for you up here, Mayo. Sorry. It's good and all, but you need to take care of yourself during the day too, and when things actually happen, and not just letting it build up and waiting till the end of the day. So you're a little distracting. Yeah. So I thought the best way to do this would also be to bake while we're doing it, because baking for me is self-care and makes me really happy. And I have been craving oats and honey bars. I don't know if anyone knows what those are. I think Nature's Valley makes them. I also get a no-name brand sometimes too. But I've been really craving them, so we're gonna make them today. Yeah, right? Thank you, good kiss. Okay, Mayo wants his turn now, hold on. Come here. Are you really that camera shy? You're a lot more gentle. Say hi. Just dead inside, fully dead inside, my little man. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Something fun and not just me talking. So here we go. All right, let's do this. So I'm using a recipe I found on Pinterest, surprise, surprise. It's from Betty Crocker. I will try and link it down below. I never linked the other one down below. So maybe I won't link this one because my memory sucks. I've already preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I've lined my pan with parchment paper. I'm gonna go wash my hands before we get started on the actual cooking. It recommends to blend half cup of oats in a blender just to soften them up. So I'm probably gonna do that too. All right, I've blended the oats. The oats I'm using are the gluten-free quick oats because my mom's gluten-free, and I like to make it so that she can enjoy stuff too. So we're gonna do half a cup of these blended oats. Oh my God. And then 2 cups just regular out of the package oats. There's like not even a 1/4 cup left, so I'm just gonna... I was using half cups, that's why I did so many, by the way. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda and just a little bit of salt. I'm so excited. I've been craving these forever. We're gonna microwave a 1/4 cup coconut oil. That's my foot. That tickles. Does anyone else have dogs that just have this thing with licking feet? Stop it. Yes, 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 yes. Get eyes in the background.
Tip 1 to mental health, hydrate.
That's actually on my list of what to talk about today.
Did I already beat you?
Yeah, you actually did.
Oh.
I guess I was gonna start with something else, but I guess I'll start there. Yes, my first thing to say to you guys is make sure you're always drinking water. Stay hydrated. And that seems like such an obvious one, but it's one that a lot of people actually forget. And people make fun of me because I carry around so many drinks with me. But, oh, I'm putting the honey with the coconut oil, by the way. People make fun of me all the time because I always carry around so many drinks because I usually have a smoothie when we're not inside all day. I usually have a smoothie for breakfast because it's on the go and easy for me to drink, and it also helps me feel better about myself because I'm not thinking about how much I'm eating. I have that, and then I always carry around water, and the one reason why is because one, water's good for you, and two,
Told you.
water bottles suck for the environment, so I always carry around a reusable water bottle. The cold water is, well, cold anything is known to help de-stress. There's some certain spots you can put it on your body. I think it's your wrist and like behind your ear is really, really good for calming you down from panic. So I find cold water itself, feeling it like go through my body, is one way to really focus on something. It's like grounding yourself. The second one I wanted to talk to you guys about is, well, the first one I wanted to, but then Joel promoted me, is listening to your body and concerns to what you want to wear. I looked fly as hell yesterday, and then woke up this morning and was like, no, today's a sweatpants, sweater, and no makeup day. So here we are. But if that's what your body needs, that's what your body needs. Like yesterday, my body told me that I needed to put energy into something and distract myself for a bit and focus on something. And then today, my body told me, screw that, you need to be comfy today. I used to plan my outfits, but that was just hard because it was good for my ADHD because it gave me that routine and that schedule of knowing what I was going to wear. But it was really bad for my anxiety and depression because I would feel really uncomfortable sometimes walking around in what I was wearing because I wasn't feeling confident in that day. So find the balance and just listen to your body. If I haven't said that 5 times already. Also, in concerns to listening to what you're wearing or listening to your body for what you're wearing, go prepared to places. Like bring a sweater, bring a t-shirt, bring a shawl. Like don't let yourself feel cold and don't let yourself feel warm, because if you're already stressed out in a situation, your body temperature is not going to help, and in fact it'll make things a lot worse for a lot of people. So make sure you come prepared for any situation. Oh, I'm supposed to add vanilla too. 1 teaspoon vanilla. I am also gonna add some sesame seeds because why not? And now we're gonna stir everything together. Spread mixture evenly in pan, press down firmly and evenly. So I'm gonna go do that, and then while it's baking, we'll chit chat a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna let that cook for 20 minutes. I don't know how these are gonna turn out. I hope good, but I will say, one of the easiest recipes I've ever made. So if you need something super easy, super quick, that you just need a couple of minutes to de-stress, this might be it, but maybe speaking too soon, we'll see. So another way you can take care of yourself during the day or throughout the day is by eating. And again, seems simple, but I am proof that it's not. And I know a lot of people struggle with it, whether you have the wood is not to chew, honey. Whether you have anorexia, bulimia, or you just have a really bad body image, eating can be difficult. And you know what, it happens to some people just some days sometimes too, where it just feels like wrong to eat. You can't run a car without gas or without battery if you have one of those cars. It's the same thing with your body. You cannot run without energy, and where you get that energy from is from food, from water, from sleep, from relationships, all these things that we talk about with self-care. I want you guys to focus on eating the right amount, and that isn't about weight loss. It's just about health in general. Not eating too much, but not eating too little. Finding that perfect in between. It's also about making sure that you're eating healthy. And again, one tip I have for people is smoothies. Smoothies were the reason I actually ate breakfast or ate at all some days, because there was just something really guilt-free about a smoothie. And you get so much nutrients packed into 1 cup. So if you are struggling with your body image and eating is an issue, I do suggest smoothies, because you'll start to realize that you need food and so you'll actually eat after that, but it's kind of that baby step before you just jump to meals right away or jump to hard food right away. Also, not a lot of people talk about this, but you don't always have to deny your cravings. If you're craving something, it's okay. Like, it's totally okay to crave stuff and to indulge, and it's just about portions and making sure that you haven't indulged all day or indulged all week. Oh my god, she's literally pretzeled between the legs of the chair. Another self-care tip for throughout the day is breathing. And again, seems self-explanatory, but I don't know if it is. It's not just about breathing when you're panicking. It's not just about those breathing exercises when you're panicking. I might have talked about this in one video, but I had a reminder on my phone through high school. I think in grade 11. I wasn't in high school really for half of grade 11 and 12 and all of grade 12, which I can get into eventually, but I had these reminders set on my phone saying, how's your breathing? How's your temperature? Have you had water? Have you been on a walk? And just like those check-ins with myself. And like I said, one of them was breathing. It was just to see how my breathing was, how my tension in my body was. Take that minute out of my day to just focus on what's going on in my body right now. And what that can do is that can actually prevent you from getting to the point where you need someone else to calm you down from a panic attack, or you need to leave class, or you need to do all these other things. That can be prevented sometimes by just checking in with your breathing throughout the day. Stretching, and I kind of said this about tension, just listening to your body. If you're sitting in class and you realize that you've been hunched over and your neck is starting to hurt, you need to force yourself to just put down the pencil. I don't care what the teachers say, sorry teachers, but I don't care. If you need to take a second and just stretch, if that's going to help you learn and help you stay focused, do it. And if anyone wants to talk crap about it, that is their problem, not yours, because you are doing what you need to do to get through the day and get through school. It could be anything. It could be stretching your neck and just doing some side to side neck stretches, or it could be like stretching out your fingers, or just rolling your shoulders back. Especially females, we roll forward a lot. I learned this from my massage therapist, is we roll forward a lot, and because of the weight of our boobs, and that causes so much tension in our chest. And so once in a while I try and remind myself just to roll back and open up. It not only is good for you, but you feel a lot more confident going through the day with better posture and just more open. It's weird how it all works, but trust me, if you can get used to doing just a roll back and fixing your posture, you'll feel a lot more confident most of the time, which is really cool. Make sure you're like loosening your face, especially when you're at school, or if you're not at school right now, which you're not, and you're just working at home. Well, give your hands a wash first of all, because you don't want to get any bacteria on your face. Give your hands a wash and just take a second to rub your temples, rub right here. That's where it sometimes hurts when you smile. Rub like your chin and your jaw in general, and just like go around your face like rubbing. And we often forget how much tension, especially when we're staring at screens all day or staring at a piece of paper all day, there's so much tension in our face and it's often overlooked. So take this time to not overlook that and not give attention to those parts of your body that you don't usually give attention to. Hold on. Millie, stop biting the legs. This depends on the person, but I think music is a really good self-care tip that tickles self-care tip throughout the day. Just making sure you have your headphones on you. I did this in high school a lot. I just had to make sure I had my headphones with me, so if I needed that second away from the world, I could put my headphones in and just escape for a little bit. And for some people that's a book. Some people it's a sketchbook. Whatever it is, find that creative outlet that's really easy to bring around with you and can give you that those few seconds to just kind of forget about the world and escape it, because sometimes that's okay. It's not running away, it's just saying, hold on a minute, let me figure out my thoughts and organize myself a little bit, calm myself down a little bit before I deal with you, because when you try and deal with something when you're really, really high up, you're dealing with it fully emotionally, and there's no wiseness, there's no reasonable mind behind it. Okay, I need you to stop licking my feet. It's really, really strange, but also just very ticklish. Make sure you're getting fresh air throughout the day. It is so beneficial for you to get fresh air, not just because it's fresh air, but there's something about the wind and the sun and the noises outside of nature that can really bring you down a notch. So if you haven't been outside, if you are feeling tense, take a step back and go, have I been outside today? Have I gotten some fresh air today? Have I moved my body? Just some of those really little things that people tend to overlook quite a lot. It can really make or break your day. Another one that's often overlooked is moisturize. Just like hydrating your inner body, you need to hydrate your outer body. And it just, not that you need to, it just feels so good to be moisturized and not feel so dry and like just uncomfortable. Bring moisturizer and lip chap with you. I'm an intense writer, so I always get like an indent on my middle finger because I write like that, right? And so I always get this indent right there. So I bring moisturizer a lot just to try and soothe it. And again, just take care of it. Take care of the little parts of your body that tend to get overlooked but deserve just as much attention as the bigger parts of your body. Those smell so good. I'm so excited. Those are kind of a few of my self-care tips for you to do during the day, not just waiting till the end of the day when everything is bottled up. But also, you can still do your routine at the end of the day. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's that whole idea again about that bottle. You can't just expect to fully open that bottle and it to come out super clean and no mess. If you're shaking up a bottle, you gotta open it really slowly or else it's gonna explode. So these are my tips to open it slowly and not have as big of a mess or as big of a cleanup to do. They turned out really good. Oh, sorry. Very yummy, very chewy. Mom and I are I've got some on my lip. Mom and I are very happy with them, so give the recipe a shot. Very easy and very yummy. Yeah, so happy Self-Care Saturday, and I hope that this has inspired you guys to find ways to take care of yourself during the day and not just as a routine for nighttime or for the morning, because self-care is valuable every second of the day. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sending love and hugs and all the positive vibes. Bye.